Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Our lesson is story writing, and we are practically going to develop and write a story in this lecture. It's not only a discussion. To start with, objectives, I would like to share my objectives with you. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to describe the elements of story writing, structure a narrative arc, experiment with language for different effects, use a range of punctuation effectively while developing a story. Here are some elements of a story. Before that, I would like to suggest you something. Students, if you really want to be a writer, you must be in the habit of noticing what's going on around you. The best writers are always very keen observers. You need to jot down everything that catches your attention, because this act of writing will remind you to focus and be in the moment. So here are some elements of story. First one is setting. When and where. Where and when is the story set? Setting represents both the physical location but also the time. It could be past, present, future, and the social and cultural conditions in which the character exists. Then we have character. Characters are different, of course. It can be a person or an animal or anything personified. There can be one main character or many, right? Then there's plot. Plot is introduction, rising action, climax, the falling action, and resolution. Because plot is actually these are the events that happen in a story. Then we have conflict. Number 4 is conflict. Every story must have a conflict, that is, challenge or problem around which the plot is based. Without conflict, I believe the story will have no purpose. So, next is theme. Theme is idea, belief, moral lesson, or insight. It's the central argument that the author is trying to make the readers understand. The theme is the why of the story, why the story has been written. Here is the narrative arc for you. Repeatedly, we are doing this. This is the plot of the story: exposition, rising action, climax, then falling action, and resolution. These are advanced elements of story. Point of view, style, and tone. Point of view: who is telling the story? First person, second person, or third person? Usually, stories are written in first person point of view or third person. Style is how things are said, word choices, sentence structure, dialogues, metaphor, simile, everything, all these figurative language. Sentence structure is very important here. Tone is the overall emotional tone or meaning of the story. Is it happy, funny, sad, depressed? Tone can be portrayed in multiple ways, like through words or grammatical terms. Choice of theme, imagery, description, symbolism, sounds of the words, combinations. I mean, there could be so much. Keeping all these elements in your mind, you can develop an extraordinary story. Now, the question is how to write a story. Before we write a story, I would like to tell you a few things. Before writing the story, imagine the whole scene you want to create. Make a rough draft for the sequence of events. Doing outline will help you understand what needs to be included and what is irrelevant and should be dropped. Okay, so outlining or writing a rough draft is very, very important. Then you will write the introduction of your story. You will always use past tense. Mostly we use past tense. Sometimes it fluctuates past to present, and it all happens on the situation, but you have to be careful. Use past tense. Introduction would be start with something odd, an action, dialogue, or a compelling flashback for a dramatic start, right? Then set the scene and setting, introduce and develop your characters, frame your uh, framework conditions. Now I have an example here. I've written one sentence. On a hot day, Tom went to the pool with his friends. Now we are developing a story. This is our introduction. It's only one line, but this opening immediately introduces the main character, that is Tom, and he has few friends. Of course, few friends are side characters. And it sets a scene or setting which shows a hot day at the pool. Does it ring a bell? I believe it does because it's only a one line, but it is giving you the complete impact. Second is main part of the story. Develop the main part in your second paragraph. Paragraphing is very important, students. What happens to the character? What does he? How does he react? Who will help him? What is the climax of the story? Now, in example, we will add our second paragraph as well. First was on a hot day, Tom went to the pool with his friends. Now, in second paragraph, I've written he had managed to dive deep in the clear water and enjoyed his swimming after a long time. He felt delighted, but when he came back, his things were gone. Just think about these lines. Look at the action going on. There is an action. The main character he does something. The reader is hooked because questions are raised. A very obvious conflict is there. There is a conflict. Yes, because when he came back, his things were gone. Step 3 is conclusion. Now you will start a new paragraph for this. Summarize and find the crux. Okay, introduce a lesson or moral. Character is changed forever. Of course, this will happen. Ending should be surprising and very catchy and appealing. So here we have the ending, third paragraph, or I've written against only one line. That would never happen again. Okay, so this ending surprises the reader because it's a complete conviction and a promise of improvement. Okay, that would never happen again. Step 4 is title. Give your story a title, short and crispy, appealing and interesting. Title makes you want to read. Important thing is that it has to be uh, something very interesting. And I came up with this title, A Main Act. I believe it justifies. Step 5 is build impressive sentences. Of course, you have to build complex sentences, use great verbs, advanced vocabulary, adjectives, phrasal verbs and idioms, figurative language. And I believe you should use the literal speech to express feelings and sentiments. Then, last, but I believe you should also remember that you need to edit your work before submission. That is very important. Here we are with a recap because we have written a story only in 4 or 5 lines, but it covers all the elements of the story writing. At the end of the lesson, we have achieved our goals by learning the elements of story writing and narrative arc, experimenting with the language to express feelings, and developing and creating our own story. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much.